I will feel this way for the rest of my life. Found this subreddit, felt doomed when I first saw the posts on here, but always thought eventually I will get over it and have a GF who loves. Fast forward 5 years later and feel exactly as inadequate, pathetic as I did the first time I realized I had a small dick. I just don't see a future this way. My dick ruins my day from the moment I wake up and see my pathetic morning wood, to lunch break at work when I'm taking a pee, to right before bed when I'm taking a shower. I feel like shit 24/7, and realizing I have to live another 60 years like this isn't a good perspective. I'm 99% sure I will still be insecure when I'm in my 70s. Sometimes I think maybe I should force myself to enjoy humiliation, cause there's no way I'm otherwise putting myself out there again. I sometimes spiral in a derealization episode when I think about how some stupid flesh between your legs completely changes the way people see you. What did I do to be the laughing stock to society? Joke of a life. Length 4.5 inches, circumference 4.5 inches. Says, just don't be sad, bro. It can't affect life that much. See, my day's going the same way. When you realize that you're small. I faced it at 6 and now I'm 2 decades in this everyday nightmare. Pretty much didn't have opportunity to feel normal. I guess it's time for me to increase dosage of antidepressants again. Not sure I will see my 35. Has anyone tried Dinky One? It's Tinder for guys in our club and the women who claim they prefer us. I just wanted to know if there were actually women in there, success stories, etc. I'll try signing up later to see for myself. But given the culture in my country, it will most definitely be a failure around here. Length 4.5 inches, circumference 4.5 inches says. I've used it a few years ago. It's mostly cucks, gay guys, and virtue signalers. Yes, there were literally married women on the trying to make people feel better. Length 4 inches, circumference 3.5 inches says. A friend of mine tried it and it was kinda bad. He was on it for about 3 weeks and he was messaged by gay guys who wanted to dom him. Women with SPH fetishes, women who wanted to use him to fill a cuck fetish with their current partner, and 2 women who were actually interested. Hooked up with one of the 2 women who were interested and just went on a single date with the other. He said he'd rather not do it again though, since he has to sift through all the abusive muck in his inbox. He said he had better luck going on Tinder and just putting "I have a small penis" as his first line in his bio. I hate myself so much. My penis is really small in length and width. Every time I masturbate I do it with my lights closed since I'm so ashamed of myself. Even then I still feel shitty because of the fact that when I hold it it feels like a pencil. This makes it really hard for me to talk with women. This contributes a lot to why I'm sad all the fucking time. Human beings are more than their bodies. Inside your head is a mind that can come closer to understanding the vastness of the universe than any other creature that has lived before. You are not a penis, you are a human. And if you should choose to do so, there is fulfillment to be found outside of sex and sexuality. Improve your mind. Find what makes you happy away from the vanity of other people. People hate it when anyone preaches abstinence, but I am going to say it: ignore sex. For men like us, it is not worth it. Why should we have to deal with everyone else's brainwashed ideals of what a man should be? This might seem too uncomplicated of an answer, but you really can be sexy. Begin with working out. Build the bod around the dick. Back when I did the gym scene, I saw a lot of naked men, and lots of them, hot guys, would have been considered small by these stupid modern standards. I'm going back to a time when we didn't talk about penis standards. So, please, sleep on my advice. Think about remaking yourself as, right now, all you are is a depressed, out of shape, correct me if I'm wrong, male, who's lost his vigor, his natural big smile, and on top of it, he has a smaller penis. Just get up and do it. And never look back. Lastly, stay away from superficial woman and the toxic grind scene.
Woman here. I dated a very successful actor, not celebrity, he just worked a lot, and he had a true micro penis. He was a sweet guy and very sweet to me and treated me well. I found him very sexy and we enjoyed each other sexually. The reason we split was not due to his penis, long distance and other reasons. Hope this helps. You deserve a loving relationship and I believe you can find one.
Quote, I found him very sexy and we enjoyed each other sexually. Lol. The notion that people who shame small dicks have small dicks themselves, or aren't that big, isn't helpful at all. I'm sure some of you may have seen or heard replies like that in response to questions or topics about small dick shaming. Such as, in my experience, any guy who I've heard of that made fun of someone for having a small dick usually was small themselves. Or how, for example, in the comments section of porn videos, hateful comments about a guy in the video having a small dick can be met with replies like, "You're just mad because you're even smaller," or "reminds you of your own, doesn't it?" I don't think any explanation is needed for why this kind of discourse is more detrimental than anything. Attacking a guy's penis size is an direct attack to his very masculinity itself. Women can't and will never understand that, since there is no equivalent for females.
I do understand you guys. I've been called flat thousands of times and each time it hurt and I felt undesirable and not feminine enough.
Okay, but did that significantly reduce your pool for dating? Has it been backed by media despite body positivity being a thing? It's pretty awful mentally to have a small dick. Not just sexually, but you feel judged by a society and as a result feel like the bad guy.
It did. Many people find it unattractive. Many people verbally express that they like real women, curvy women, or say that big boobs is only A+, which doesn't help at all. There are plenty of memes whose punchline is girl with big boobs good and flat girl bad. The body positivity doesn't help, because it only reinforces the fact that it's not a feature that society finds attractive. You shouldn't gatekeep things like this and act like it's a competition. I understand and sympathize for you guys, at least to some extent.
I'm not gatekeeping. I just think that there is no comparison to any other part that's nearly as consequential to having a small penis. I get where you're coming from, but the best way to explain it is that I find it offensive when sometimes women act as if they know exactly what it's like having a small penis, or even being a man. Don't get me wrong, I do think it's hard being a woman and dealing with society's expectations of your body, but men have it too. The only difference is that men can't change their height or penis size. I am sure that you wouldn't date anyone your height or shorter. No questions asked. For women, weight can be changed with determination, and shit, even breast size can be easily changed with money. For instance, try making a male Tinder account. Take any guy that is average and check out your results. Compare it with yours and you'll see the difference.
Yeah, I understand that. I am in no way claiming that it's the same. But sometimes I understand how you guys feel, but yeah, it's like 10 times multiplied. I think that there's more pressure for women to look a certain way, but you put it perfectly. Women can change those things and men can't.
I want to apologize if I somehow made it look like I was trying to dismiss your grievances about having small breasts. I was wrong about how I thought you came off. I think you do understand what's like, and I wanted to thank you for that and being open-minded. Most women come here and dismiss our issues as if it's all about confidence. Like seriously, Danny DeVito is confident as hell. But if he didn't have his fame or money, no woman would touch him. See the difference?